Hi everyone. Um, Welcome back to my channel, Reading Tarot with Anne. I'm Anne, Toronto, Canada. I'm just here for another general reading. Just to, I know there's a lot of worry and concern around COVID-19, and my philosophy has always been never live in fear. Don't get me wrong. There's be times where we should be fearful of something. And yes, I just noticed I have a pimple on my nose. Yes, there'd be times we'd be living in fear. Having said that, all the more reason to look on the positive side of life. Just generally, just this too shall pass. So another update, I guess, for Toronto, Canada, on COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that pimple's gonna drive me nuts. Or the coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. I know things are tight for a lot of people, including myself, so let's do this. The question is, what does Toronto still need to know about COVID-19? What does Toronto still need to know about COVID-19? I'm going to pull 3 cards. Okay. Just give me a sec. I pulled the cards that I find my eyes are drawn to. All right, here we go. All right, and the first card we have, it's the Ten of Wands. And the second card is Strength. And the last card is a Queen of Coins. Okay. All right, first initial glance, particularly with what I'm picking up from the Ten of Wands, is we're going to feel like we're taking on way too much, which can be true for some people because I know that people are worried, scared, etc. And even if you do feel overburdened, this does say that you feel like you're taking on too much, possibly taking on too much work, which could, in some cases, could mean, could be true for a lot of people. So I know that everybody feels kind of overwhelmed, feeling like you want to help people, which is great. Just feel like just do what you. Try not to feel like you need to do too much at once. But you will feel like you're overburdened because I'm sure that a lot of you out there have friends and family that are, probably getting up in age. I know my mom's 72, but she's strong like a horse. She does have her health going for her because she does a lot of Ironman. She's done actually 2 Ironmans between the ages of 65 and 70. So she is really healthy for her age. Thank God, knock on wood. But having said that, the next card being the Strength card, which means you have the strength to get through this. I know that a lot of people are worried about money, but the thing is with the Queen of Cups, if you're smart, and the Queen of Coins, the coins also refer to the Pentacles in the Were date, which is coins, pentacles, whatever you want to call it. It's about money. So you basically know what you need to. My feeling this is regarding feminine energy and knowing what you need to do when it comes to your finances and knowing where you need to spend your money. Okay. So that's basically it. So we all do have at the end of the day the strength to get through this. So I'm going to pull some cards about April and the COVID-19 in Toronto. What does Toronto need to know about August? What does the Toronto need to know about April and COVID-19? What does Toronto need to know in April about COVID-19? All right. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so would take whatever relates to you. That's completely up to you. So don't feel bad if you think the cards are saying something different from you than what I'm actually interpreting. Okay, what does Toronto need to know about COVID-19 in April? All right, so I'm going to pull 3 more cards. This pimple's driving me nuts. Okay, first card. Second. All right. First card is the King of Swords, so possibly we need some leadership to take action. Okay. Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. Okay. So this is about thinking and emotions. So we definitely need leadership. The King of Swords is usually about action and doing things. Like right now, we need to do things like right away. Right now, we need to take action in April. Absolutely. But at the same time, with this card here, the Six of Cups, it's about trying to be bringing out that inner child in you, remembering what it's like to be a kid. Okay, and just have some fun. Try not to let the stress of the government taking action. I'm suspecting that there'll be further action in April regarding COVID-19, just because April might be the peak of, hopefully the peak of everything. And with this card here, sorry about the glare near my window, the Five of Swords is about winning the battle, but we may end up winning the battle, but not the war against COVID-19. We may see some relief in the short term, but feeling like we've won the battle, but we may not win the war. So we might get some relief from cases of COVID-19 in April in here in the city of Toronto. So don't get smug if we do see things slowing down, because it could change pretty quickly. So we may win the battle, but not necessarily the war against COVID-19. There could be a slowdown, but don't take things for granted. Even if I could be wrong. The cards are always right. I'm only human. Okay, so this could indicate we may be winning the battle, but not the war. Okay, if this is a war against a virus, a respiratory virus like COVID-19, I'm an asthmatic. I don't want COVID-19. I don't even want the flu, never mind COVID-19, because I could be easily hospitalized in a heartbeat. I'd be one of those cases because of my asthma. We could win the battle, but I think this is going to be probably an ongoing battle against this virus. I'm suspecting this could also maybe be the peak. Like I said, the cards are always right. I'm only human. So don't take anything for granted. Do your part and remain hopeful and stay safe, everyone. Thank you. I will put, if you're interested in a reading from me and you live in the Toronto or GTA, which is the Greater Toronto Area, or Hamilton as well, I will leave my email address in the description below, as well as my Instagram and Twitter handles in the description below if you'd like a reading. Thank you and have a safe day.